It's Max.
And Gab.
And Dad.
Reviewing
Iron Man 3. It's the start of the summer movie season, and it's off with a bang with Iron Man 3.
Literally a bang.
Literally a Max, what's it about?
It's about, Iron Man,
Iron
Tony
Man.
Stark, who gets a new villain to fight. As usual,
Yeah.
sequels.
And some new suits.
New suits.
Yeah, and I
That's
guess
about
that's
it.
And there's some politics involved, and Tony's having some post-traumatic stress disorder from the story that occurred, the Avengers story. He's having a bit of trouble getting over New York, as they keep referring
I
to.
don't remember that stuff. But
Of course you don't. But
Also,
other than that,
the name
it's...
of the enemy is the Mandarin.
The Mandarin is the main bad guy, and there's another sort of bad guy, and it's there's science involved, and so some new stuff, but it's also your basic Iron Man movie, I guess.
Yeah.
Basic. You like Iron Man? Can you see his T-shirt? Yeah. So
Iron Man t-shirt, oh, you do? I didn't notice it. Oh, good for you.
something else Dad didn't notice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Who are you again?
Where are we?
Where are we? What is my name? Who is president?
So what year is it? So what did you like about it?
Well, as usual in action movies, I like the action. And there were funny parts in it that I also liked.
Yeah, I mean Tony Stark has quite the the quips, the one-liners, and there were some good ones. We had some laughs.
Yeah, one of the attractive things about these movies is they don't take themselves very seriously. They're kind of whimsical.
There was a bit of angst, but it was still very light.
I mean,
not as dark as like the Batman movies get.
Yeah. There's not even really suspense, even though they're action movies, because it's all just sort of like a comic book. It's all going to be okay. You know that. You know that Gwyneth Paltrow's not going to die. And,
That's a spoiler.
No,
sorry.
Okay. That's not a spoiler.
Right. Everyone's okay. Is there going to be a fourth Iron Man movie? Maybe we don't know. They say no, but maybe. I mean, stayed at the end of the credits. If you're interested, there is a little bonus scene, although it's not integral to the plot.
It's not. There's a lot of credits. I mean, one of the things that struck me is how many people it takes to produce these movies. I mean, I would just suggest literally thousands of people.
Yeah, I mean, the special effects list.
The special effects.
It's one of those movies. Now, it was 3D. Speaking of special effects, what did we think of the 3D?
Well, whenever I watch a movie, not all movies, but some movies,
3D movies.
I never really notice the 3D. I'm into the movie, but
and
I didn't really notice
3D doesn't really work on them.
I didn't really notice it.
I didn't really either. I don't think it's necessary. It's not one of these. It should have been really good. There's a lot of stuff flying around, but
none of them really went.
I don't think you have to see it in 3D.
Never really went at the screen.
But you like the other effects are really good. Tony has the new suits in this one, and that was probably my favorite part. Is like the new extra cool gadgety suits. There's one that sort of he beckons it to like come and fly into his body in pieces, and that's really cool. I like
that's new, eh?
I think that one's new, yeah, and there's a bunch of other ones. So I really like watching the suits, and I really like watching Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark. I mean, he's just...
There's some really good action scenes. I don't want to say particularly what they were, because that might be spoiler, but there's some very good action scenes, quite very dramatic and well done.
Yeah.
It's an enjoyable movie. I mean, it delivers what you expect it to deliver. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's about the right length.
It's a summer popcorn.
Yeah.
It's dragged a little bit in places.
Maybe a little bit. But I enjoyed it. I mean, for what it is, it's good.
Anything you didn't like about it?
Not really. There wasn't that much kissing, which I liked.
Yeah, that was a problem.
That was a problem. He's glad there was no kissing.
I don't think there was any kissing. Maybe just a little
really.
bit.
Very lightly alluded to. Tony's supposed to be a playboy, although now he's settled down. So I don't really have any detractions other than it's kind of more the same. It doesn't really go out of the box, which you could say that's a good thing or what have you. Dragged a little bit. The 3D is disappointing.
There are some witty parts to it too.
There's some fun lines, and the bad guy, the Mandarin, Ben Kingsley, was lots of fun.
Yeah.
And the other bad guy, Guy Pearce, was lots of fun. The main effect of what makes the Guy Pearce a bad guy, and what he's doing is kind of really neat. I won't get into that.
All right.
So it's fun. I mean, it's a good way to start the summer movie.
I give it 4 dads.
4 dads. That's pretty good.
Well, because I think it's fun. It delivers what you expect it to
deliver.
For
what it is.
For what it is.
Right.
It's no more. That's for sure.
Thank God for that. If Amore had some robotic suits, it would have been.
Yeah, for the people that's right.
They would have lived longer.
Suits, yeah.
And what do you? I mean, you like Iron Man, obviously. So out of the 3, how would you rank this one?
Well, usually in sequels, the first one is the best.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like this one. Good action, funny moments.
So this is your favorite of the 3?
Maybe.
How many Maxes?
5.
5 out of 5. Wow, you don't know. You've given 5 in a long time, man. So I guess you hope there's a fourth.
Because most movies have kissing in it.
That's true. So you hope there's a fourth one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wavering between 3 3/4 and 4. I think I'll stick with 3 3/4 because at the end of the day, am I going to be thinking about it much tomorrow or in a week? Probably not. We'll be on to the next movie, like Star Trek and all the other ones. So yeah. So this was
Great
nice.
Gatsby's the next one for us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. Well, that's not the superhero genre.
Don't they wear suits in it?
Great Gatsby full of robotics.
Gatsby
So that's our R93
That's
review
it.
from Dad, Gab, and Max. Please stay tuned for our other summer reviews. And as always, thanks for watching.